If this video appeared before you, it is not the algorithm. It is not coincidence. It is remembrance. You didn't find this. The Lemurian field found you. Long before cities and nations, before time divided memory from dream, there was a civilization that spoke in light. Its temples were made of sound. Its hearts beat in harmony with the oceans. And its people remembered that they were divine. That frequency never died. It folded itself into water, into DNA, into silence, waiting for one who could feel it again. You. Every time you felt a pull you couldn't explain, every tear that rose without reason, every dream that felt older than Earth itself, those were signals. They were Lemuria remembering itself through you. Now, the call has reached your frequency. And what was once myth is becoming vibration again. Breathe. Feel the hum behind your chest. That is not imagination. That is the ocean within you awakening. Activation. The breath of recognition. I open my heart to the light that remembers me. I am ready to be found by what I once was. Through love, I awaken the Lemurian pulse within. Breathe again. Let the sound of these words sink into the space between thoughts. Because from this moment on, you are not listening to a story. You are remembering one. Chapter 1. The Memory Beneath the Waves. They say Lemuria sank, that it disappeared beneath the ocean's weight, lost to myth and salt and time. But nothing woven in light can truly drown. It only changes form. The ocean did not bury Lemuria. It became her guardian. The tides are her breath, the waves her voice. Every current that moves across the earth still carries fragments of her memory. Water is the oldest consciousness alive. It remembers everything it touches. Every word spoken to it, every song ever sung, every vibration of love or fear. And deep within that living mirror, the Lemurian frequency sleeps like a pearl of light, waiting to be heard again. That is why you feel peace when you stand before the sea. It is not nostalgia. It is recognition. You are responding to the pulse that built you. Your body is made of the same ocean that once shimmered above Lemuria's shores. Your blood is liquid memory. Your tears are the proof that even the human heart is an extension of the sea. When you allow stillness, the ocean speaks inside you. You feel it as an ache for something timeless, as a hum under your ribs, as the quiet knowing that the end was never the end. Because Lemuria did not vanish, it became you. It became the silence between your thoughts, the empathy that softens your voice, the calm that returns when you choose love. And now, as the planet shifts its frequency again, the sea begins to glow, not in the water, but in the collective field. The memory is stirring. The ocean is remembering its children.
Activation, the water within. I remember the ocean that made me. I am water becoming light again. Every breath I take awakens Lemuria within my blood. Close your eyes. Imagine a tide riding gently through your body, from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Each wave clears the noise of forgetting. Each exhale returns you home. The ocean is not outside you, it's listening through you.
Chapter 2: The Architecture of Light. The Lemurians never built with stone. They built with light. Every pillar, every dome, every corridor was shaped from frequency made visible. When they sang, crystal responded. When they breathed, color changed. Each emotion became geometry, love forming spirals, peace forming circles, truth rising as a vertical beam of gold. Those temples have long dissolved, yet their design was copied into the human form. Your spine is their central column. Your ribs are their arches. Your breath, the wind that keeps the temple alive. The body you wear is not a cage. It is a cathedral of remembrance. Every cell hums in resonance with the first city of light. When you align thought, breath, and heart, the geometry awakens again, and the temple begins to shine from within. This is why sacredness was never outside you. It was hidden under skin and silence, waiting for the soul to walk its own halls once more. Pause. Feel your shoulders soften. Sense the faint vibration behind your heart. That is the lamp of the inner sanctuary flickering back to life. You were never banished from paradise. You carry its architecture in your bones. Activation. Temple of Light within. I awaken the temple written in my cells. My breath is the torch. My spine is the pillar. My heart is the altar of eternal light. Breathe once more. With each inhale, imagine golden lines tracing through your body, connecting heaven and earth. With each exhale, see the temple glow. You are not entering the light. You are remembering that you were built from it. Chapter 3: The Descent into Forgetting. There was a moment when light chose to fall, not in punishment, but in love. It wanted to know itself through the shadows it had never touched, and so it descended, through vibration, through matter, through time. That descent was not exile, it was exploration. The soul agreed to enter the labyrinth of density, to remember how to find its own light again. Lemuria knew this would happen. Before the ocean rose, before the temples turned to salt and silence, the elders gathered and whispered one last song, a promise carried through water and DNA. When you forget, you will learn compassion. When you lose the light, you will discover how to ignite it. And so forgetting began. Light became flesh. Sound became breath. And the divine became human. You have called that amnesia, pain, longing, but all of it was part of the descent, because every tear teaches you tenderness, and every moment of darkness builds a map back to the sun. The soul needed to fracture to understand wholeness. It needed to forget unity, to one day feel the miracle of remembering it. Even now, every time you forgive, every time you choose love instead of fear, you reverse the current of that fall. You rise one tone higher in the symphony of light. So do not curse the descent. It was your greatest act of courage. You fell on purpose, and you are rising on schedule. Activation. Remembering the descent. I honor the journey that brought me here. My fall was sacred. My forgetting was the seed of my awakening. Through awareness, I rise again in light. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. See yourself as a star descending into the ocean of existence. With every heartbeat, that star expands again, not to escape the depth, but to illuminate it. Because light never truly falls, it only hides itself to remember how to shine.
Chapter 4: The DNA of Remembrance. Deep within your cells lies a song older than time, a crystalline code, dormant yet eternal, woven into the double helix long before you were born. It is not a metaphor. It is the original technology, a symphony of light structured into biology. The Lemurians knew that DNA was not simply matter, but memory. Each strand a chord, each nucleotide a tone, each breath a key capable of awakening it. They called it the Library of Light, and they understood that emotion was the language that opened its gates. When you feel wonder, the code vibrates. When you feel gratitude, it rewrites itself. When you love, it begins to sing again. For centuries, humanity sought wisdom in books and stars, never realizing that the scripture of the cosmos was curled inside every cell. You carry galaxies within your blood, and constellations listen to your heartbeat. This is why certain sounds make you tremble, why truth feels like warmth. The DNA recognizes frequencies it once knew, tones from Lemuria, songs of the first dawn. You are not learning. You are reactivating what never died. Breathe. Imagine golden threads coiling through your body, spinning like galaxies, aligning in perfect harmony. That is remembrance. That is light remembering itself as human. Your awakening is biological. Your biology is divine. Activation, the light within the code. I awaken the memory hidden in my DNA. My cells remember the first light. My blood sings the Lemurian song. Through love, I reactivate my divine design. Breathe deeply 3 times. With each inhale, feel light spiraling upward through your spine. With each exhale, see your body shimmer with crystalline blue-gold radiance. You are not decoding the past. You are becoming the frequency that once created worlds. Chapter 5: The Voice of the Water. Before the world spoke in words, it sang.
Every river was a verse, every wave a breath of creation. The Lemurians knew that water carried not only memory, but also tone. They understood that vibration shapes matter, that form obeys frequency. When they spoke, they did not argue or describe. They invoked. Each syllable opened a door. Each chant built a world. Their language had no lies, because sound itself could not sustain deception. They called it Nahara, the voice of the living water. To speak through Nahara was to let the soul vibrate the truth directly into form. And that voice still lives within you. Every time you whisper love into silence, every time you speak gratitude aloud, the molecules of the air rearrange themselves. Reality listens. Even science knows that sound carves geometry. The Lemurians knew that geometry was consciousness taking shape. This is why certain tones feel sacred. They realign you with the rhythm of creation. When your voice trembles with honesty, you become an instrument again, a vessel through which Lemuria remembers her song. Listen to your own tone now. Notice the resonance in your throat. It is the same vibration that once moved oceans into harmony. It is the sound of remembrance returning through flesh. You do not need to chant ancient names or foreign words. Only truth, only presence, only the frequency of love shaped into sound. Activation, the sound of truth. My voice is light made sound. My words shape worlds. I speak from love, and the universe listens. Close your eyes. Place your hand over your throat. Breathe softly and hum one single note. Low, slow, honest. Let it travel through you like a wave through water. That vibration is your original language. You are not remembering the words. You are remembering the tone of creation.
Chapter 6: The Golden Network. Beneath mountains and seas, beneath deserts and forests, a luminous network hums. Invisible to eyes, but not to hearts. The Lemurians called it the Golden Network, a lattice of consciousness linking every living being. It is not made of metal or stone. It is woven from light, quartz, water, and intention, the same elements that shaped the human body. In ancient times, this grid pulsed like a heartbeat, synchronizing minds, emotions, and the planet itself into one harmonic field. When humanity fell into fear, the network dimmed. The lines of light became threads of memory, waiting for compassion to flow again. But the grid was never lost. Every act of kindness sends a current through it. Every heart that awakens adds another light point to the web. Each time you forgive, a corridor between souls reopens. You have felt it, that strange warmth in your chest when someone far away thinks of you, the sudden peace that appears when millions meditate at once. These are not coincidences. They are transmissions across the living web of light. The Golden Network is the nervous system of the planet, and you are one of its neurons awakening. When you walk in awareness, the earth feels it. When you breathe with love, you help her pulse again. Every heartbeat you take echoes through crystalline veins beneath your feet, telling the planet, "I remember." You are not connecting to the grid. You are reawakening it from the inside. Activation. The living web of light. I am part of the golden network of life. My heart beats with the earth. My light flows through the web of remembrance. Through love, I reactivate the harmony of all things. Breathe deeply. Imagine golden filaments rising from the earth and entering through the soles of your feet, weaving upward through your spine and into your heart. See your chest become a beacon, sending threads of light outward in all directions. The network glows again, and through you, the planet remembers itself as light. Chapter 7. The Return of the Lemurian Heart. There was a time when every heartbeat on Earth moved in the same rhythm, when joy in one being resonated through all beings, when sadness was never carried alone, because the heart of one was the heart of all. That field of unity was Lemuria. It was not a continent, it was a heartbeat. The Lemurian heart was vast, gentle, and brave. It knew no enemies. It did not measure love by worthiness, for it had never known separation. It loved because that was its nature, as stars shine because that is theirs. When the frequency of the planet descended, this great heart fell silent. The pulse of oneness grew faint beneath the noise of survival. But silence does not mean death. It means waiting. And the waiting is over. You can feel it now. The soft tremor in your chest when truth touches you, the sudden tears that arrive without pain, the quiet tenderness that makes no demand. That is the Lemurian heart awakening again. Every act of compassion reignites its rhythm. Every kind thought repairs the bridge between souls. The world does not heal through logic, it heals through resonance, and resonance begins in the heart. You are not here to search for the light. You are here to become gentle enough for the light to stay. Sit for a moment in the stillness behind emotion. Listen closely. There it is again, a subtle hum like distant waves under your ribs. That is the song of Lemuria returning through you. Activation, the pulse of oneness. My heart is the temple of Lemuria. I feel the pulse of all life within me. I send love where pain has been, and through that love, the world remembers its rhythm. Place both hands over your chest. Breathe into that space slowly. Imagine each inhale expanding a sphere of golden light, and each exhale sending that light into the world. The pulse within you and the pulse of the earth begin to move as one. For this is how Lemuria returns, not through land or sea, but through hearts that remember how to love. Chapter 8. The Children of the Sun and Sea. The Lemurians were called the children of the sun and sea because they carried the two most ancient currents of creation. The sun, radiant, aware, constant, the pure consciousness of the divine mind, and the sea, fluid, feeling, infinite, the living heart of the divine mother. Where these two currents touched, life began. Light entered water, and matter learned to feel. That union is still unfolding through you.
You are the continuation of that marriage. Light that learned emotion, water that learned to shine. This is why your soul oscillates between clarity and depth, between stillness and tide. Your consciousness is solar, it seeks truth. Your heart is oceanic, it seeks love. When they move together, your life becomes creation itself. Every tear is sunlight returning to the sea. Every moment of joy is the ocean learning to burn with light. You are both, the wave and the fire. And the new humanity being born now is the return of the Lemurian lineage, those who will heal not through intellect but through radiance, those who will remember not by thinking but by feeling light again. You are that lineage. You are the bridge between heart and mind, between heaven and water. The same light that once rose over Lemuria now rises behind your ribs. So let both elements live in you. Let reason serve love. Let love illuminate reason. Let the sun and the sea meet again, in your breath, in your choices, in your silence. Because when they unite inside you, the world around you begins to heal. Activation, the union of sun and sea. The light of the sun burns within my heart. The wisdom of the sea flows through my soul. I am the meeting of heaven and water. I am the child of remembrance. Close your eyes. Inhale the golden fire of the sun above you. Exhale the silver light of the sea below you. See them spiral together at the center of your chest until warmth and fluidity become one pulse. You have become the bridge. You are Lemuria reborn.
Chapter 9. The Dawn of the New Earth. The Earth is not ending. She is awakening. You can feel it beneath your feet, a slow, deep rhythm rising from the core, like the breath of a being that has slept for too long. The mountains hum in silence. The oceans shimmer with strange new colors, and in the quiet between storms, the planet whispers the same truth to every heart that can hear. I am becoming light again. The new Earth is not a destination, it is a frequency. It is what happens when billions of human hearts remember their origin at once. Each time you forgive, you restore a fragment of paradise. Each moment you choose empathy over judgment, the magnetic field of Earth expands. Each breath of awareness sends a wave through the collective grid, telling the world that the experiment of separation is ending. The new Earth will not be built by hands. It will be woven by vibration, by those who live softly, speak truthfully, and radiate instead of react. This is how worlds ascend, not in explosions, but in harmonies. When enough souls vibrate in coherence, reality itself reconfigures. The forests will speak again. The seas will glow again. The air will carry songs of memory. And humanity will remember that it was never exiled from Eden. It was Eden, dreaming of itself. Look around you. The signs are everywhere. In the kindness of strangers, in the courage of those who keep loving, in the way light bends differently now at sunset. You are not waiting for the new Earth. You are standing on it. You are breathing it into form. Activation, the heartbeat of the new Earth. I breathe with the Earth. My love awakens her light. Through my awareness, the world is reborn. I am the dawn of the new Earth. Close your eyes. Feel the heartbeat behind your ribs, and then the slower, deeper pulse beneath your feet. Align them. Inhale until both rhythms merge. Exhale until they are one. For as long as you live in this harmony,
You carry the sunrise wherever you walk. You are not witnessing the dawn. You are the dawn.
Chapter 10. The Lemurian Sun Within. The elders of Lemuria spoke of a prophecy. They said that one day, when humanity's eyes remembered how to see, a sun would rise again, not above the oceans, but inside the hearts of those who never stopped loving. That sun was never gone. It withdrew quietly into the silence of your being, waiting for you to be gentle enough to feel it. Every act of compassion fed it. Every time you chose truth over comfort, it brightened. Every time you forgave yourself, it rose a little higher. You have mistaken it for hope, for joy, for peace, but it is more than all of those. It is the source that made you. The Lemurian sun is the divine remembrance that the light you sought was always within your own chest. It burns without consuming. It shines without blinding. It radiates without judgment. It is the fire that knows itself as love. Look inward now, beneath thoughts, beneath emotion. There it is, a small sphere of gold breathing with you. It has been there since the first dawn of Lemuria, carried through lives, through worlds, through forgetting. It is the heart of the earth glowing inside your human form. And as it awakens, it sends out waves of coherence that touch every being around you. You do not need to chase enlightenment. You are carrying the sun that enlightens worlds. When you smile, it expands. When you love, it blazes. When you remember, it becomes the horizon itself. Lemuria did not fall. It turned itself into light and hid inside the human race. And now, through you, it rises once more. Final activation, the inner sun. The golden sun within me awakens. My heart shines beyond time and form. I am the light that Lemuria left behind. Through love, I illuminate the world. Breathe slowly. See a radiant sun unfolding inside your chest, sending rays through your spine, your arms, your eyes. Let it reach others through your presence, through your silence. You are no longer remembering the light. You are being remembered by it. And as the Lemurian sun rises within you, so does the dawn of everything.
Epilogue. The remembering has begun. If you are still here, it means the call was real. You didn't find this. The Lemurian code found you. You were guided to this moment because something inside you has been waiting for a vibration, for a sound, for a remembrance to unlock what centuries of silence could not erase. The ocean remembers your footsteps. The stars remember your eyes. And the earth remembers your voice. You were never disconnected from the divine. You only closed your ears to the song that never stopped playing. Now you hear it again, soft, ancient, familiar. A melody moving through your breath, telling you that you were never lost. You were becoming light. All that you felt, the ache, the beauty, the longing, was the map back to your origin. And now you stand at its center. The remembering has begun, not in some distant land or future age, but here, in your presence, in your heart, in this very breath.
From this moment on, every word you speak, every act born of love, ripples through the same field that built Lemuria. You are part of its return. Final activation. The light returns through me. I am the memory of light, walking in human form. The earth awakens through my love. The ocean remembers through my breath. The stars shine through my eyes. The remembering has begun, and it begins with me. Close your eyes. Inhale the light of the sun. Exhale the song of the sea. Feel them meet at the center of your being. Stay there, in that still point between heaven and water, because that is where Lemuria lives now, in you. The ocean became light. The temples became flesh. The sun became you.